Alright, this is what the dressing looks like now. He just went swimming. It's coming up all over the place, but that's okay. We like it that way, so it's easy for it to come off. Here you go. Elijah's gonna hold it. Hey, Sarah. Do you want a mask?
Yes.
Normally we don't wear masks, but he's just not allowed to talk if we don't wear a mask.
Ma, can I have a mask?
There's a mask on the table.
Can I squish it? Where?
Alright, you have to hold it so that it's like that. Yeah. Alright, I just pull it off.
Ouch.
Sorry.
It's okay.
Can you remove these?
That's all she does. She pulls it off.
I normally keep this one on so then I can clean the actual site around it with alcohol. Actually, I clean the line. I'm sorry.
Not the site. Not the
Not
site.
the site. Definitely not the site. So because of the dressing, like it gets tape or like the adhesive on the line. So I'll just clean it off with the alcohol. Because the alcohol just...
Oh, it touched my skin.
Sorry. Yeah, the alcohol normally burns. That's why we don't use it.
Why does it burn?
Because it's a chemical. And your skin...
Yeah, but that's also a chemical.
Oh, stop. Alright, you ready?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm taking this off.
1, 2, 3.
Alright, see if you can see it better. Like hold it up like that. Can you see it like that?
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so I changed my gloves as soon as I'm done taking off his old bandage. You see it's not red. If it's red or if like here looks...
Hi.
Oh no, my head is itchy.
Mom, why are you making a video?
Because we're going to send it.
Send it to
Alright.
home.
So I got new gloves
To Alexis.
for anybody that needs it. So I'm going to use these non-woven drain sponges, 2 of them, 2 packs, because there's 4.
Hi.
There's 2 in each pack. And then the Cavalon spray.
Mom, it's backwards.
Hi.
It might not be backwards. Alright, put it. So I keep the 2 together, and then I just spray the mess out of them until it's wet enough to clean. I'm running out of spray. And then I hold the corners of it. And turn it into like my little cleaner. And then I start in the middle. I get it all wet. I clean the line. I go around. But once I go to one spot, I don't go back over that spot because then it keeps it clean.
Mama, why does Elijah have to wear a mask?
Because
And
I'm
then I
talking.
wet the second piece. And do the same thing. But I normally do it, you gotta hold it up, guy. I flip the line over to clean the other side of the line. I know, that's why once you keep the line in the same spot for a certain amount of time, it almost stays wherever it's gonna stay. Alright, and then I open up the second package.
You never make videos.
I know. I'm gonna open up the second package,
Never making videos.
and I'm gonna I'm taking out 1 of the drain sponges and putting it on my wet spot, and then I'm gonna keep this one dry, and I'm gonna wet it.
I have a mask on
Because we're talking.
because we're talking.
And you see there's like a pile of foam, but that's because I'm at the end of my bottle.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna clean it again wetting the site. Hold it up more. Hold it up on top. There you go. I'm wetting the site, and then I'm gonna clean the line again. Alright, and then go around and all the way up here, because that's where I keep his line to come out, so it'll come out the top of his shirt. And then I'm gonna take the fourth one, which is dry, and I'm gonna dry off. I'm just gonna wipe it dry. I normally just dab. I don't actually wipe here, I just dab it just to clean up any of the, sorry, but if you push too hard, he doesn't like it. And then I'm just gonna wipe any excess of the cleaner. And then I let it dry while I get the rest of my supplies. So then I use HEPAFIX tape. I kind of do really different than a lot of people, just because I've been doing it for a long time and I know what has been working for us. So I cut about 2.5 inches long, and then I cut it in half. So then that gives me 2 pieces, and I use those. And then I cut about 1 inch for the second cut, and then I cut that in half. And then I cut the first one totally, not in half, but almost to the middle, if you can see that. And then I do the same thing with the second one. I cut that in half, so it's my little locker. And then I cut a third piece, but I only use half of it. I use 1/2 of it to secure. And then I save the next one for the next dressing, and then I cut that one in half too. All right, and then I put that away. I get the Prima Pour out, which is our dressing, and then I take my gloves off. So I actually washed my hands, so my hands are clean, and I never use gloves to put the tape on because it'll always stick to it. So as long as your hands are totally washed, but I also don't touch the middle of the dressing. I only touch the ends of it to make sure it's super clean. All right, so I take it off, and then this is what it looks like. It looks like a regular Band-Aid, it's just a little bigger. All right, you ready? Can you hold it on top? So I hold the edges and I put it down so that the site is in the middle of the dressing. And then I manipulate the line to go where I want it to. I normally have it come out the corner, so it looks like that. So then it's covered the site, and the rest is gonna be tape. So here's our first piece that is cut in half, and I use that to secure this dressing. So I put one side down, and then I put the line through it to come on top, and then lay it down. And then I use the first long piece, and then I cover that. And I only touch the corners of my tape. So I put the tape down, and then I maneuver the line to go where I want.
You pushed too hard in the middle.
Sorry. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my second piece that's cut in half. Sometimes it's a pain in the butt to get off. And I'm gonna do the same thing. I put 1/2 down, and then I pull the line through it, so then it's almost, it's coming out of it. So if this pulls, it's pulling this tape here and not this tape down here or the site. So it's actually, I triple do this. So then I put the other tape, the other long piece down on top of that. Ooh, it's right around the way. You're not paying attention. And then I do the last piece of the one that's cut in half on the top here, and that's it. And And that is how we do our dressings. So I do the 1/2 down, put the line in between it, so it comes out the top. So this piece is actually holding this piece down, and then there's a piece under that holds that piece down. That's how we do our dressings. So thank you, bye.
Bye.
I'll say bye. Bye.